Alright, hello beautiful people, welcome to Sunny in Canada and welcome to my top 5 reasons to move to Canada video. Now let me tell you, I live in Canada for almost 7 years and I think I started to take things for granted, the things that I was first excited about are just now a part of my reality. So I have to take a look back and remember my feelings in my first year in Canada or so, when like everything was new, every little thing was a discovery. So yes, I will try and remember things that I love about Canada as a newcomer and the things that are different here, and I love them. So the first thing, and I would even say the main thing, that in Canada you can be anyone you want, whoever you want, whatever you want. Be it, own it. Yeah, like whatever you feel, just be it. Like embrace a personality and be yourself. Canada is a very accepting country, a country of immigrants. Any gender, any religion, any sexual orientation within the law, any gender are accepted here. So having said that, if you don't agree with that, if you think that your kind is better in some way than the other kind, so maybe don't come here. I'm sorry to tell you that, but it's just gonna be, I don't know, something you can't live with. And it is what it is. Accept it. Because here in Canada, everything is for people, not for people with a certain gender, not for people with certain sexual orientation or again, race or religion. For everybody, for everyone. Equality, the word I was looking for. Equality. In Canada. Canada is a very accepting country, and even in Europe, and some of my friends from USA told me that you still feel like a second-degree citizen in some way, and being an immigrant is bad. Like an immigrant is a bad word. Can you imagine that? I can't. Being an immigrant is a huge part of me. It's not just that, but it's a huge part of me, and I'm proud of it. That was an accomplishment. That was a lot of hard work, and you should be proud of that. But being an immigrant, not in Canada, is a totally different experience, apparently. Half of Canada are the first generation immigrants, or almost half of Canada, okay? So yeah, let me know what you think of that, or if you are already in Canada, tell me, do you agree with that? So again, equality and acceptance would be my first top reason to move to Canada. Okay, let's hop right into my second reason why you should move to Canada. So there are many places to live in Canada, and eventually you will find your locality where you would feel comfortable to live. If you like a small country living, go settle in a small city. Canada has plenty of them, big house, have a garden, very quiet, very low crime rate. Or you love big city style, like New York style, so probably Toronto or Vancouver would be better for you, Alright, have I convinced you already to move to Canada? My third reason why I love it here and why you should move to Canada is that everyone is friendly. Well, there are assholes everywhere, but in general, Canadian people are very, very friendly. Canada is a very, very friendly country, and you get used to this. And you become friendly as well, and you let your guard down a bit. Yeah, so when you go back home or in any Russian store or embassy, oh, you'll feel it. The attitude, you'll feel it. Even the air is different there. And I love my country. I love them both. But yeah, but that's just the fact. Canadian people are more friendly than, I don't know, any people in any country where I've been, of course, you know, like judging by my experience. And that's a good quality, you know, politeness is all around you. You will step on a Canadian guy's foot and he will apologize. And you adapt it as well. Like you can't run from it. You will adapt it. And we came here first in Winnipeg, Manitoba, and they have it even written on their car license plates, friendly Manitoba. So in Manitoba it even doubles, you know. If you are from Winnipeg, say hi in comments. Let's see how many of my former neighbors are here. Okay, let's jump right into my fourth reason why you should move to Canada. My fourth reason would be that Canada may be your real home away from home. Because again, there are so many communities here, there are so many immigrants here. This is the reason why people come to Canada, not just any country, but not their original country. For instance, again, in Winnipeg, there were large communities: Russian, Ukrainian, Filipino, Indian, Jewish, and that's what only I know of. Like they were like really visible. In Toronto, there are a lot of everything. Pick the country, it's gonna be there. Just name it. And in the smaller cities, it might be harder to find your community, but again, you'll find people that speak your language if that's like what you're looking for and if that's what you feel comfortable with. Right, that's getting long. Okay, the reason number 5 to move to Canada, and the thing that was shockingly surprising to me. But okay, a little remark first. Trust me, not everybody comes to Canada with a permanent residence in their pocket. No. There are refugees, there are people who came on work visa, there are people who came here on like student visa. So yeah, actually like those people I'm joking, who came here on who came here with a permanent resident card, they kind of had it easy. You know, they had a lot of time to plan things and to prepare. They knew ahead, but like the rest of us. But there is a goody part. If you are not from Canada or not from any English-speaking country and you are looking to get a recognizable degree from an English-speaking country like USA, UK, Australia, Canada, Canada will be the most affordable country to do that. And for many international students, Canada is the number one pick, you know. And the other bonus good thing, but it also will be under number 5, that in the whole Western world, well, to my knowledge, if you apply to student's visa, it's only in Canada and I believe in Sweden. I don't know, maybe the situation changed right now, like has changed right now. Like, update me on that in comments if you know. Yeah, it's only in Canada and I believe in Sweden when they give you, give your spouse an open work visa, you know? Okay, so my camera died, of course, sorry about that guys, but we will continue. But as I remember, it's only Canada and Sweden that might give your spouse an open work permit if you will apply for this. It's not automatic, it's not guaranteed, but it's possible, you know, and it's a good thing. So that's how we came here. I had an open work permit and I started my job search only 1 month after we came here in Canada. And you know, for many of us, that may be this door, you know, to a better life. So now here, have I convinced you already that Canada is a great country to live? You know, immigration immigration is hard, there is like no question about it, but in Canada it's much easier. Like, to my mind, easier than in the UK, in USA, in Australia, if we're speaking about English-speaking countries. It's much more affordable, and the education here for international students is much more affordable. And even in some provinces within Canada, it's even easier than in the other provinces. So I can do a video on that too. I'm not an like immigration consultant or anything like that, but you know, you just know these things, you know. So if you want, I can do a video on differences between provinces, because trust me, when you move between provinces, it's like another immigration, so many different things. Alright, that was my top 5 things that I love about Canada, the top 5 reasons why to move to Canada. I hope you liked it. I love those things about Canada, and what do you think? Let me know. If you are in Canada already, let me know. Do you agree with me? Alright, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. I hope you learned something new. Make sure you subscribe, go see my Instagram, and I see you guys in my next video. Bye!